You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
Okay. If you didn't know. So I first saw this on the blogs, of course, and we're going to go to the blogs after this because, we got to read the comments because the comments are giving. The comments are giving. Okay. So the griot with Ebony K. Williams, Biden's student loan sidebar. So her sidebar is basically where she gets the time to run off at the damn mouth, y'all. All right. So here we go.
I flat out appreciate what the Biden-Harris administration is doing regarding student loan forgiveness. Like any good tactician, they are reading the room. And frankly, they're reading the SCOTUS decision that flat out told them that any broad stroke student loan forgiveness will have to come through Congress. So, executive branch, have a seat. Biden is rightfully pivoting, and he's using the existing tools that are already available to him in order to forgive and provide immediate relief to Americans all across the country.
So in other words, if you all were not aware, Biden is out here secretly or, not necessarily publicly, just going ahead and canceling people's loans. So he's doing it for, I think we talked about this the other day, people who have been paying on 10 years and then they're like state employees or they're government employees of some sort. And he's able to waive it through some other thing that he found somewhere, child. It ain't going to affect me, so I don't give a damn, honestly, at the end of the day, right? All right. So he's out here canceling student loans, even after that the court said, no, you're not going to use this money. You're not going to use all this money to do this. No way, no how. And everybody was all disappointed. And he came through with a way to go ahead and do it. Now, for those that are not getting it done, they might not know that he's doing it. Meaning, if you're not getting the benefit of it, you might not even be aware of it. Okay? Fine. He gonna do what he gonna do. I know he's doing it, but, whatever. So since he's doing that, though, that means that he's sticking to his campaign promise, according to Ebony K. He's doing this for black people. You blacks, you Negroes, you colored, you ebonies. Look at all this that Biden is doing for you. Look at everything. Look, that's a good picture, Joe. Finally, let me get that, child. Let me get a good picture of you because you be looking a mess most of the damn time. Let me catch it real quick. Sorry, y'all. Ghetto. Thank you, Joe. All right. So if you can see here, it says kudos to the Biden administration. Okay. Just want to make sure y'all see all this. All right. Let's go ahead. Go ahead, Ebbs.
And if you don't think that matters, just because it's not coming in the form of new legislation, frankly, you're missing it. Let me prove it to you. Now, I mentioned a good friend who woke up one morning just last month and got an unsolicited email with the subject line, "Your student loan debt has been forgiven," period.
Aww. Shout out to Ebony K. Williams' friend. It's always a friend of a friend. Child, I just heard that on one of the episodes of Sex and the City. Oh, it's always a friend of a friend, right? Nobody that you can track down, nobody that you got any information on, nada, nothing. Okay. I'm just saying. Shout out to No Teeth for another 2. Appreciate you. He said No Teeth Jamal Trump 2024. Shout out to y'all if you missed that from earlier. That was a Matt Getz speaking. Shout out to No Teeth. Thank you so much, hon. Appreciate you. And then there was RBN. RBN is in the building. Shout out to RBN.
I'm going to let you know right now, your mama's a hoe. It doesn't matter that that's your mama and what your certain feelings about her. Your mama is a hoe. She's a hoe.
Y'all are crazy in these comments. Please be mindful of what it is that you're saying, mods. If you need to let somebody know, please do. Okay, we don't want to go down. Shout out to everybody who is here. RBN says, "My dream be talking trash again. Your dreamboat be talking trash again. How's that childless, husbandless life, Ebony K? Sincerely, the bus driver delegation." Lord, help your people. Lord, help your people.
Take me to the King.
Truth is, I'm tired. Look at them pursed lips, child. Focus, Michon, focus.
This woman had well over $70,000 of debt erased overnight.
Remember this. The friend of Ebony K, the ABCD, PhD, and all the rest of the letters, lawyer, TV person, reality star, Fox News, this news journalist. So her friend, I'm assuming, is on the same level because I'm pretty sure she ain't working at McDonald's for $20 an hour. Just had $70,000+ deleted overnight. She woke up and it's done. Okay. Shout out to her. That's on her level. The odds are the person is on her level. We're just going to go ahead and go with the story, y'all.
And aside from the obvious, she specifically appreciated the fact that when she goes out to buy a home, which she was already planning to do this year, now her debt to income ratio will be exponentially more favorable than before this move from our president.
So in other words, her ABCD counterpart, who probably is strong, independent, I don't need a man. And now at her age, what is Ebony, y'all? 45-ish plus, finally about to buy a house. Now, that's not me putting down anybody buying a house, but when you're so strong and you're so independent and you got it going on and you got all this money and you know what you're doing and you don't need a man and you got it going on, but you had to wait allegedly for Biden to get rid of $70,000. You had $70,000 as a 40+ some odd years old. So all that money you was making was going towards what exactly, especially if you don't even have a damn home. You don't have a home. You got $70,000+ in debt that you probably have been paying for at least 15 to 20 damn years. And because of Joe Biden, now you can buy a home, which of course Ebony's going to slip in there. Now she was going to already buy a home already. Yeah. Because at 45+ years old, you was about to buy a house after all these years.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
So now she want to trot out now because it's gone. It's going to make it so that she can buy more house. Ma'am, first of all, they don't even count your damn student loans. They've never counted student loans in any house that we have ever bought. I have student loans. Never have counted it. So I don't even know what you're talking about unless they count it when it's astronomical amounts. Maybe that's when they count it, but they've never counted it for me. It never got counted against me because you can put the shit in forbearance at any moment. So I'm thinking that's wrong. Second of all, your friend is as old as you. The odds are your friend is as old as you and probably in your tax bracket and hasn't bought a house. So in other words, she was just going to be indebted, like the stats say, with having the most damn student loan debt. And now you want to sit up here and try to pull out, we want to praise Biden because your one friend got her $70,000 student loan erased. And that means he's doing something for black people. When said black person wasn't doing nothing for their damn self at the end of the day, it sounds like to me. But what do I know? Allegedly, right? You 40+ years old talking about, I was about to buy a house. Of course you were, child. Of course you were. So thank God for Biden. Thank God for Biden. So what that really means at the end of the day, y'all, she can now go buy even more house, go into more debt than she probably needs to do now that she's got the more wiggle room. And then 10 years from now, she'll be whining, complaining that it's not right. It's not fair. The interest rate wasn't right. It was because of C-19. It's because of Black Lives Matter. It's because of this. It's because of that. It's because of this. It's because of that.
I told you to do Biden. Now we done lost a damn vote. We done lost a vote. That's gonna go to Trump. God damn. I'm worshiping these people like they're God. Ain't nobody worshiping them. But God damn it, Chris, we need somebody in there with mother sense.
And this is the person that they're gonna listen to who allegedly is making MFing sense.
She will literally, y'all, be able to buy an entirely different kind of home. One with more space and with more equity. which will
More equity, meaning she gonna spend a lot more money.
immediately put her on track to better establish both her personal wealth and, broadly speaking, help close this Black wealth gap that we keep on talking so much about.
Wait. So now Ebony K want to bring up the Black wealth gap, but Ebony K is the one also sitting up here talking about not getting in a relationship, not having a husband, and having a baby on your damn own. The woman that was in a relationship with a man for about 5 years, barely met his kids, and once C-19 came, he said, bye, I'm done, I'm going to be with my kids. The woman who sits up here and talks negatively about men, Black men in particular, all day and half of the daggone night until something don't work out right, then she goes and changes her damn mind, changes her damn tune. The one that said you got to own the daggone bus company, and she ain't got nobody that drives the bus, rides the bus, nor owns the damn bus company to date. Now she want to try to, I think she said generational wealth, whatever the hell it is that she said. Girl, you ain't been talking about none of that consistently for nothing. And ain't nobody else talking about it either. Because when you out here stealing all day, half the daggone night, what you leaving for nobody? All we do is see single baby moms out here looking half damn crazy on Kendra G's show talking about, I need a man, I want a man, come save me. You can take care of me and my kids. What you must do, what you must do, what you must do, while not ever talking about what the hell it is that they bring to the damn table. But somebody's supposed to be talking about generational wealth and closing the damn wealth gap. You need to close the wealth gap. Joe Biden is not going to do that for you. Trump not going to do that for you. Obama is not going to do that for you. Y'all ain't interested in closing no gap. What you're trying to get is someone else's money so that you can be the lazy asses that you are. That's what's actually going on. You don't have to say it, Ebony K. I say it. Or maybe you're delusional enough, even with that ABCD PhD. That's why I'm saying ABCD PhDs don't make no damn bit of difference. Because actually you're looking half damn crazy and not actually the most intelligent people, because these are the people that have these degrees that sounding half damn crazy over here plagiarizing shit. And then you got people that support that mess talking about, you don't know. People do it all the time. What? People do it. What? People do it. Of course, white people do it. So then that means that's an excuse for Black people to do whatever the hell it is that they want. Girl, if you don't go to hell, and your friend too. So because the one friend of Ebony K. Williams, now she out here talking about y'all need to vote for Biden because her friend, who probably make more money than all of us, except for TQS, right? She gonna sit up there and now say that we should vote for Biden for that reason because her friend got their student loans wiped out.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't Black.
And you people be out here listening to people like her. Child, shout out to No Teeth for another 2, hun. He said the money went to Gucci bag and a Benz. Yeah, how come she ain't named no name so we can see who it is? Let's see who it is and what she doing and what house she buy and what it look like and where she have it at and stuff like that, since you want to try her name out here. Don't you always love when it's a friend and nobody can ever see who that friend is? You just talking in outer space, basically? But what the hell do I know? I don't know ish. Shout out to Live from New York for another 2. Thank you, honey. He said her friend is as real as real as Dr. Umar's school. Oh, y'all are crazy. Let's go, girl. Everybody hit the like button, please.
We do want to do that still, right? Okay, right. And that brings me to my point.
Ma'am, get to the point, because you're sounding a little condescending to the same people you trying to get to do what you want them to do. But maybe it's just me.
A few of our favorite blogs, Hollywood Unlocked, the Jasmine Brand, others, they have posted some true stories of this exact type of student loan forgiveness. And y'all, the comment sections are in shambles.
Uh-oh.
I'm seeing everything from, it's too late, Biden, go to bed, you're old, to, we don't care, get Biden and Kamala out of there, y'all are all capped.
Uh-oh. Now, is this the real reason why she's out here? Because they over there looking at the comment section, and you know who's in the comment section? We already know. Black women, for the most part, run off at the mouth, commenting on every story. We already know that's what it is. I'm sure they'll come through and say, it's not just Black women. It's not just Black women. Predominantly, majorly Black women, okay? And they do be saying exactly what she's saying. And then when a man says something, they really come for him over there, especially if they say Trump 2024, right? So the real reason that Ebony is being pushed out here with her friend story, air quotes, is because they see that there's a lot of people that are probably going to vote Republican, excuse me, allegedly, at least based on what they say. That's why they had to come check Sexy Red real quick. And they're going to start checking all y'all, because at this point, everybody is fair game and they're going to come for you, seemingly not caring about the sisterhood. So you can't have your own opinion. You can't have your own thoughts. You can't do what you want to do. You can't go ahead and have your own opinion anymore, because if it goes against the culture, and right now the culture is saying Biden, even though y'all been complaining for the last 3.5 damn years, we don't want this. It's too high. It's too much. We can't live. We need more money. We on the streets. We can't afford rent. It's not right. It's not fair. C-19, you didn't do enough. Ain't no money. Food stamps is being stolen. It's too low. All of that under. Now, this is not me cutting for one or the other. I'm really not. But I'm just saying all the complaints. How many? I'm about to start doing more compilation videos so that we can continue to see the complaints about inflation, the food and everything else, the closing of the stores, all those things. Remember, y'all, I'm going to keep reminding you in the beginning, before when they were running against each other, it's we're not going to vote for Joe, the crime bill. Joe Biden did the crime bill. And miraculously, all that went out the window. And now that Black people allegedly, seemingly, at least talking, are saying there's grumblings that they might be voting Republican, not necessarily even for Trump, but just Republican. After all these years of saying Black people stay on the plantation, they never change, they're doing harm to themselves, you don't know what you're doing, you're not looking into it, it's not right, it's not fair, you do the same things, you get the same results, you never want to do anything different. And now that they're thinking about doing something different, here they come talking about how dare you? How dare you think to do something different after all this time of us telling you to do something different, and now it comes down to Donald Trump, and it's more important that you don't vote for Trump instead of doing something differently. I don't know how they can keep their heads on. It got to be swiveling from here to there and up and down and around and the back and the front and everywhere. It's always something damn different. It's just effing crazy. Shout out to I Dodged the Trap. Thank you so much for another 2. He said, if they really friends, give her some black. Stop it. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. Shout out to TQS. You are right. Let me go ahead and get this one. This might be the thumbnail for the clip, child. Somebody constipated. What is going on right now, child? Come on, Ebony K.
Frankly, I'm just really confused.
Me?
Didn't the culture say that we wanted student loan forgiveness? Didn't we say that that's what we demanded of this administration? Because the culture right now is literally getting thousands and sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars forgiven directly because of actions of Biden and Kamala and this administration.
Oh, there you go.
But now all of a sudden, y'all in the comments talking about it's too late and we don't care?
Ooh.
Make it make sense.
Ooh.
Because
you coming for the sisters. She coming for the sisters. What happened to the sisterhood? What happened to the sisterhood? How could she do this to y'all? My God. So one woman's, Black woman's friend of Ebony's enough to say, I'm sorry, y'all. One Black woman friend of Ebony's forgiveness of student loans is enough to say, y'all need to be voting for Biden and y'all doing the wrong thing. And how dare y'all sit up there and talk all this sugar, honey, iced tea?
Because it can't be too late because, I don't know, forgiveness today does not increase your FICO score. It certainly does. So are you telling me that it's too late because the popular political narratives of the culture in this moment is that Biden and them ain't done nothing for Black people? So
did her and damn, y'all, these pauses, child. Let me get this one too. But did she talk to what is his name, child? The Hollywood Unlocked one. Jason, whatever his name is. Cause child, remember he came out and he was saying, Kamala, y'all don't like Kamala. Child, they are gearing up, y'all. This is so funny.
So we plan to stay home on our couches or go vote for Trump come November? Because, Trump did give us a stimmy check. Knock it off. For real. And by the way, Biden also gave us a stimmy check. I digress.
Oh, but we're gonna quickly throw that in there and say that Biden gave you a check too. Let's not remind you, because I know y'all out there listening to Sexy Red. Don't forget that Biden gave you a check too.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
What color are y'all in here?
Just tell me you don't understand politics or civics without telling me you don't understand politics or civics.
Let her sit up here and talk to you condescendingly, sisses. Do you even realize that's what she's doing right now? That she's basically calling you stupid? She's basically calling you dumb, illiterate. You ain't got no sense. You ain't got nothing to offer. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're talking about. Y'all don't hear that? I hear that. Sisters, the ones who are ear hustling. You don't know that? You don't know that's what she's saying?
Just because your favorite radio favorites, yes, I'm talking about Charlamagne and them, say that Biden hadn't done nothing for us, you're going to rock with that so you can feel like a cool kid and a contrarian?
I tell you, I sorry to keep interrupting y'all. She certainly can go ebonic when she wants to, can she? Turn it on, turn it off, turn it on. She know who she talking to. This is what you get, black sisters. This is what you get. You get the ebonics turned on from Ebony when she trying to chastise you and tell you that you a dummy. But y'all would rather sit up here and listen to this foolishness instead of taking a step back and saying, F you, biatch. I don't need to hear shit from you, nor Charlamagne, nor any damn body else, because I can think for my damn self and know that these people just want to use you like y'all keep saying about how Republicans want to use you. At the end of the day, the rest of them want to use your ass too. So if your ass ain't looking into what works for you and what it is that you're looking for, and you're going to listen to Ebony K. Williams' random story all of a suddenly of her friend being forgiven $70,000 in student loan debt so that they can try to convince you to go and vote for Biden just because, after all the complaining that you've been doing for the last 3 damn years. The problem is you at the end of the damn day. Shout out to Kevin, the software tester in the building. Thank you, hon. He said she forgot the only color Americans care about is green, child. Only some people care about green because they rather care about free more than green. I know that's not a color, but you know what I'm saying, child. And that's most of the people that's sitting up here talking a bunch of sugar honey iced tea all over. I'm not even just going to say it in the comments of the daggone blogs. But see what she's referencing as well. She's referencing people that are in the blogs also. So she's talking to a certain particular class of people and talking down to them. And I'm telling you, they don't even recognize it. But that's okay. I'll let y'all know. I know you don't want to listen to me because, you know, I'm a white supremacist talking points. I'm not making any sense at all whatsoever. Ebony's the one that got you back, child. Her and her friend with the $70,000 overnight. Now she's got all this wealth. Ooh, the heavens have opened and she can buy a house. She was going to buy a house anyway, but now she can buy a bigger house. Child, anyway.
Even when the facts, when the actual policy and impact show you and yours something very different, I'm going to just say some of y'all get the political leadership you deserve. And I'm going to leave it right there. But
that's an insult in case y'all didn't know. Not y'all, but y'all, them, all the ones that's going to come through and hear it and be all riled up and be mad at me instead of listening to what this woman is saying to them and how she's basically talking down to them. Shout out to J Bubba for the 2, hun. Thank you so much. He said couch 2024. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Everybody, please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new.
But for the rest of us that actually believe in holding elected officials accountable for the policies that actually improve the state of Black America, see, we got to stand in that. And we got to stand in acknowledging, if not applauding, when Biden, Harris, Trump, anybody actually delivers on something we've demanded of them since inauguration.
Oh, you got your student loans, y'all. Y'all niggas should be good. Child, y'all niggas should be good. You got the student loan debt. Oh, yeah. Any of y'all get your student loan debt I'm not really asking, but any of y'all get your student loan debt, if you had any, taken care of? And for those that already paid it off, did you get any credit back? Anybody? Bueller, don't answer. I'm just saying. Because all these people done benefited, right? Ebony K's friend, quote unquote.
And y'all know I've had my doubts that this administration would do anything significant around student loan debt, especially when their initial efforts were overly broad and deemed unconstitutional. Those failed. But this is the kind of stuff I love being wrong about. This administration worked around it. For that, I salute them. For their success.
Salute!
And I have to say this to the Black electorate. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Because come November 5th, know that it's not a game.
So in other words, if you vote for Trump, it's going to be all your fault.
We do not care.